range of youth, underscoring the vital investment in the next generation.
2021 saw even more crucial adaptations to keep the community active and engaged. Project Feel Good, held in South Auckland, became an annual hip-hop and street dance experience aimed at connecting and inspiring participants through workshops, dance battles, panel discussions, and exhibitions, all fostering positive and safe spaces for well-being.
Focusing on well-being, that's key.
And in a major pivot, KN21 Online was a significant adaptation to new formats, fully embracing the digital realm during the pandemic. It included dedicated Kids Youngins Division prelims and battles, experienced pre-selections, and intense hitters division battles, demonstrating the community's ingenuity in maintaining its competitive structure virtually.
In 2023 and 2023, with restrictions easing, we saw a continued expansion and a deepening of community engagement, with events returning to in-person formats. Pop, Lock and Break It, a 3v3 street dance battle in July 2022, featured Mr. Z as the popping judge and showcased various New Zealand street dance crews, highlighting the broader street dance ecosystem.
Showing the connections between styles.
The Christchurch Hip Hop Summit also featured breakdancing workshops, keynotes, and battles delivered by Christchurch's World Championship-winning dance crew, Common Ground, underscoring Krump's significance within the wider hip-hop culture and its regional strength down south. Parley 22 was a major gathering of breaking crews and members from around New Zealand, sponsored by N-Beat Dance Academy, fostering city versus city battles and strengthening national connections.
The Beatdown May 2022 event featured finals across all age categories, adults, kids, and youngins, showing the structured pathway for dancers. Beatdown August 27, 2022 continued this trend with rookies, kids, and heavy hitters pre-selections, as well as dynamic 7 to Smoke battles, which are high-intensity, multi-person elimination rounds.
Yeah, 7 to Smoke is always exciting.
Labyrinth and Z 2022 hosted an opening session, a guest showcase by Baby Watch, Min and Queen Trespass, and intense top 8, top 4 battles showcasing the depth of talent. The Beatdown End of Year 2022 featured comprehensive tournaments across all age groups, including powerful semifinals and finals like Strongside versus Omen in the Heavy Hitters Finals.
2023 was a truly massive year for New Zealand Krump, demonstrating its peak organization and widespread participation. The Beatdown Championship 2023 was a major Krump and all-styles event that included NZOS, New Zealand Open Styles, heavy hitters, kids, rookies, and youngins divisions.
Covering all bases.
What's remarkable here is the sheer scale. It brought together hundreds of dancers across every division, from the youngest kids to the elite heavy hitters, with a lineup that read like a who's who of both established legends and rising stars like Alien, Grime Ape, Boy the 13th, Active, 12AF, Omen, just loads of them. The energy was palpable, truly reflecting the growth of this art form right across the country and the diversity of its participants.
Following that, the KOB NZ Qualifier, or King of Buck Qualifier event, provided a pathway to international recognition with divisions for men's, kids, women's, and teams, featuring top-tier participants like YG Trip, 12AF, and the Hyper Rush Empire team.
That KOB connection is vital.
And NZ Krump panel discussions featured prominent figures like Active, Erupt, and 12AF, showing the scene's intellectual and community-building growth beyond just battles, fostering dialogue and sharing knowledge.
BD Rookies 2023 provided a dedicated platform for emerging talent, showcasing the progression through various battles. BD Youth 2023 included both youngest and kids divisions, featuring battles that nurtured the youngest generation of Krumpers, culminating in finals, and a judges showcase from figures like Active, also known as Flesh Killer X. This focus on youth is really key to the scene's longevity.
Beatdown Heavy Hitters 2023 showcased the elite level of Krump, with intense after sessions and highly competitive top 16, top 8, semifinals, and finals, culminating in AK-75 versus Savib. Labyrinth NZ 2023 session night brought together various dancers for an opening session and powerful battles, showing the collaborative spirit. A tournament also took place with an exhibition alongside the competitive rounds. Finally, the Lock It In Locking Event 2023, while focused on a different style, showed the broader street dance community's interconnectedness, featuring soul trains and top battles.
As we enter 2024, we see Krump reaching new levels of professionalism and cultural storytelling, solidifying its place not just as a street art, but as a legitimate theatrical and community-driven force.
Moving on to the stage.
Exactly. Worldofwatch.min in January 2024 at the Mandurah Arts Center was a groundbreaking dance work, showcasing an all-Wahine or all-female cast. This production brought narratives of endurance and evolution through Krump to the theater stage, directed and choreographed by Eneola Peavaiga. It truly amplified the mission of the Watch, MIN Crew, established in 2017, to empower women in Krump and tell their authentic stories.
Project Feel Good, also in January 2024 in South Auckland, organized by Project Team and Do Good Feel Good collectives, aimed to combat the negative narrative around street dancing as a life goal. It made dance more accessible by including international guests, world champions, and national choreographers, with many free activities.
Tackling those perceptions head-on.
Meli Tapualulu from Project Team highlighted the importance of accessibility, especially for Pacific people for whom dance and music are natural parts of storytelling, a recurring theme in New Zealand Krump. Bring It On, a theater show premiered in January 2024 by newly established Strictly Brown, offered a Pacific twist on Bring It On, focusing on Polyfest preparations and experiences, showing Krump's integration to broader cultural narratives. Leo, Ko-E-O Minifest, now in its 4th year, continued to celebrate diverse cultures through street dance, including Krump, with both young talent and seasoned performers.
The Beatdown Rookies Qualifier 2024 featured highly competitive top 18 battles, showcasing rising stars like Alf, Kuda, and YG Saber, along with the judges' showcase and finals. Beatdown Youth Qualifiers 2024 included comprehensive kids and youngins divisions, providing essential competitive experience for the youngest dancers, with finals and judges' showcases that highlighted the community's investment in nurturing future talent.
Lock It in Locking Competition May 2024 continued to foster inter-style engagement, featuring a cipher, judges' showcase, soul drain, and various battles. The Labyrinth Ladies Krump event, Krump Fest 2024, was another significant event amplifying women in Krump, showcasing powerful sessions and tournament battles, culminating in a strong final between Girl Virus and Baby Girl 12. This ongoing focus on female representation is a powerful and unique aspect of the NZ scene.
Beatdown HHN NZOS Qualifier Krump Fest 2024 featured the elite heavy hitters, HHH and NZ, Open Styles, NZOS divisions, with pre-selections, judges' showcases, and numerous high-level battles. Just look at names like Abra versus AK-75, Achilles versus Flow, Active versus Matter, Kid the 30 versus Blitz, truly highlighting the pinnacle of Krump talent in New Zealand.
Rhythm and Buck Krump Fest 2024 was another highlight at Krump Fest, featuring intense battles like Process versus Peyton and Savvy B versus Kid the Third, showing the dynamic and evolving styles within the community. The KOBNZ Qualifier 2024, or King of Buck, continued to provide a national pathway to global competition, showcasing men's, kids, women's, and teams finals, including YG Trip versus 12AF and Hyper Rush Empire versus GFAM. Set It Off Vol 1, a hip-hop X house dance event, further demonstrated the interconnectedness of New Zealand's street dance styles.
Finally, the Beatdown Championships 2024 was a major championship event, a true culmination of the year's efforts, with judges, showcases, and dynamic ANV cut-piece street battles featuring prominent names like 12AF, Omen, and Vision. It also included Rhythm and Buck finals and division battles across NZ Open Styles, Rookies, Youngins, Kids, and Heavy Hitters, showcasing the full spectrum of talent from emerging to elite.
What's truly remarkable about these recent years, and indeed throughout the history we've discussed, is the consistent emphasis on kids, rookies, and youngins divisions in major events, alongside established figures leading discussions and mentorship.
Yeah, that's deliberate.
This isn't just about competition. It ensures a vital transfer of knowledge and sustained growth across generations, making the scene incredibly resilient.
This structured intergenerational mentorship directly contributes to the perpetuation of the art form, guaranteeing its long-term viability and deeply embedding it in the community. It's a foundational principle here.
It's clear that Krump's integration into Aotearoa New Zealand's cultural landscape is a compelling testament to its adaptability and the deep resonance it found within Maori and Pasifika communities. This isn't merely an adoption of a foreign dance form, but a profound cultural integration where Krump's core tenets align with and are amplified by existing Indigenous values of community, spirituality, and expressive storytelling.
Exactly. We noted earlier the high percentage of early Krump practitioners in New Zealand were of Polynesian heritage. And there's a powerful reason why. The dance form's raw, expressive, and often erratic qualities provided a powerful emotional release and a vessel for storytelling that aligned very naturally with existing cultural expressions.
It just clicked.
This connection is further rooted in the broader appeal of hip-hop culture to Maori and Pacific Island groups since the 1980s, due to its emphasis on community and its capacity to empower disenfranchised groups to make powerful statements. It found a home here.
And we see a powerful, explicit fusion with Indigenous forms. Elaine Talamaivao, a dancer of Pacific Island heritage, has actively fused Pacific Island dance styles with Krump. She identifies a clear parallel between Krump's kinetic energies and spiritual emotional release and the traditional Maori kapa haka.
That kapa haka link is often mentioned.
What's particularly striking is Talamaivau's practice of performing Krump barefoot, infusing it with ancestral pride as a deliberate and powerful act of cultural synthesis.
Similarly, Byron Mika, a Maori street dancer, draws explicit connections between Krump and haka, noting shared elements such as the powerful stomping, a strong connection with the ground, and powerful expressive movement. These observations are so telling. They suggest that Krump was not merely learned, but indigenized, becoming a new vehicle for existing cultural expressions of identity, resilience, and collective praise, deeply rooted in concepts like Wanangatanga.
Wanangatanga, that concept of kinship and connection.
Exactly, which embodies kinship, relationships, and collective connection within Maori culture. It became a truly Aotearoa form.
And the spiritual dimension of Krump further strengthens its ties to Maori and Pasifika worldviews. That acronym, KRUMP, Kingdom Radically Uplifted Mighty Praise, directly links the dance to faith-based origins and a form of praise and worship.
The spiritual core.
The spiritual aspect is often perceived as mystical, representing a desire to communicate with a higher power through movement, a sacred connection.
And critically, Krump provides a profoundly important nonviolent outlet for raw emotions stemming from challenging upbringings, serving as a powerful means to escape gang life. Dancers literally utilize Krump to release negative energy, pain, anger, loneliness, fear, and hate through movement.
Getting it all out.
This therapeutic aspect is particularly significant for many Pasifika and Maori youth, for whom Krump serves as a direct, nonverbal means to process trauma, express difficult emotions, and build resilience, especially in communities facing socioeconomic challenges. The concept of Wanangatanga, deeply embedded in Maori culture, resonates strongly with Krump's emphasis on FAMs, or family screws, and its role in building tight-knit communities, providing a safe haven and support system for growth and healing.
Academic perspectives have also begun to explore Krump's unique identity in Aotearoa, validating its cultural significance. Matthew Loney's Master of Design thesis from Massey University in 2019 stands as a key academic contribution, specifically focusing on the experiences of Pasifika Krumpers in Aotearoa.
Giving it academic weight.
This scholarship contributes to a broader understanding of street dance phenomena within New Zealand's dance studies programs, recognizing Krump as a serious area's study.
And the narrative around Krump in Aotearoa actively works to reframe its perceived aggression as a powerful, positive form of emotional expression, directly challenging external misunderstandings.
That aggressive label.
Exactly. While Krump is often labeled as aggressive, ugly, and somewhat violent, practitioners like William Rakina explain that despite its aggressive appearance, it is fundamentally about releasing negative energy through movement rather than inflicting harm. This deliberate, proactive effort within the community aims to educate and shift public perception from aggression to cathartic expression and spiritual praise.
This vibrant Krump scene in New Zealand is sustained by a dedicated network of individuals and FAMs or crews who collectively contribute to its growth, education, and competitive spirit. This ecosystem is characterized by interconnected leadership and a strong emphasis on mentorship, where personal journeys often act as catalysts for broader community impact.
Let's highlight some of these prominent individuals, the true architects of Aotearoa Krump. First, Ken Vega, known as Lightsaber, or Junior Street Beast, and formerly Junior Example. He's a pivotal figure, internationally acclaimed as the first New Zealander to win the Krump World Championships in 2018. What truly historic moment.
Lightsaber, yeah, a legend.
He is the founder of the Lighthouse Fam and co-founded the LH Combine Collective with his wife, Anoala Pia Vega. Ken actively contributes to youth development by running the Krump Club of Ceasare, where he teaches children Krump and instills positive values. His own journey, growing up in South Auckland without a father, found profound expression through Krump, and he was notably mentored by Los Angeles-based Krump legend baby Eyez, showing that powerful lineage. He consistently contributes through choreography and active participation in battles and runs saber sessions, sharing his knowledge.
Then there's Anoala Pia Vega, formerly Anoala Pia. As Ken Vega's wife and co-founder of the LH Combine Collective, merging her Watchman World fam with his Lighthouse fam, she's a prominent choreographer and performer. Her female Krump crew received the Grounded Auckland Team Performance Award in 2018, showcasing her choreographic talent.
A powerhouse duo.
She directs worldofwatch.min, an all-Wathain or all-female Krump theater show, which is just incredible for amplifying women's voices in Krump. She also leads the South Auckland-based Lighthouse Fams, a support base for creative artists. And Oala describes Krump as an underground, misunderstood community, highlighting the ongoing effort to reframe public perception